Hey, yo, Choice here. Thank you for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. There's something wonderful going on here. Usually, when I do a video talking about Africa, I usually don't go into the manifestation part of it. It is all there, but I usually don't talk about it directly, you know? But this time, I'm going to just allow me a moment, okay? So we have people out there that are showing us, that are out there on the ground, making it happen, giving you an idea of everything that's going down, and I mean full time. And we can only just appreciate and uplift and support all those that are out there making it happen. I mean, at least we can do is support. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, what they are doing is giving you an opportunity to imagine, to see yourself there, to see yourself exploring right along with them. And you know what I talk about, the mind, you have to create the vision. Create the vision. See yourself having the experience, because we are creative beings. Remember that. We are creative beings, and whatever we give our energy to, whatever we give our attention to, whatever we believe with our hearts and are emotional about, is what comes about into our lives. So you have a wonderful opportunity here now when you have folks out there showing you, they're showing you. Pretend in your mind's eye, see it in your mind's eye, that you are actually having the experience too. See yourself rolling up there in those places, doing those things. You have different brothers and sisters visiting different places, talking about different places, you know, taking you into restaurants, taking you into large and small businesses alike. You have people that are there showing you. So what we can do, or what one can do is use that to imagine and create the image in your mind's eye, to call about something that you'd like to experience in life. Especially, you know, if you're tuning in almost every day, every night, tune in and see yourself there. Have that feeling experience with it all. Okay, so it would be a thing about, remember, you know, we know that we are creators, we are co-creators. We create our reality. And how do we create our reality? By our thinking, by our thoughts, by our emotions, what we're talking about most often, the words that we are using most often, the environment that we believe we have created for ourselves and that we allow ourselves to remain in because we continue to loop the same reality. We have to rise up out of it, out of the narrative that we created, which was with a certain mindset. So if you wish to change your narrative or the story that you are giving most of your energy to, you would then have to shift what you're thinking about, what you're talking about, you know, even what you're praying about, what you're all absorbed in, what you get emotional about. You shift some of that stuff. So what you can choose to do is see some of these things that are being shown and feel it and get excited and see yourself there and say yes. I have plenty of videos on this manifestation, law of attraction kind of thing, but it's really law of magnetism. Law of magnetism. And frequency. So when you're observing something and you're getting in tune with that thing and you're feeling at one at that thing, you are vibing with that. And you continue to vibe with that, and your subconscious mind takes it as reality. Remember, I said, your subconscious mind does not know what you are, if what you are viewing is a video and is not real, that you're not actually there, to whether or not you're actually there. Your subconscious mind, your sacred space, sees it as something that you are actually experiencing. It sees it as something that you are actually experiencing. And I told you this before. Why? Because it's all happening within your mind. So, it's all happening within your mind. Have that experience within your mind and feel it. Feel it. See yourself getting on, taking that plane. See yourself have as much wealth or prosperity or money or whatever it is, as you know, so that you have an abundance, so that you feel comfortable and you're not having the angst and the hibby-jibbies about not having enough. So make sure you color that vision. Don't try not to leave out stuff. Put in the stuff that you feel most comfortable with, that you can really accept as true and get excited about. And so when people take you on these little rendezvous, on these trips throughout Africa, see yourself sitting there in the passenger seat, in the driver's seat, or walking throughout. They sit down and eat, you're actually having your food right along with them. You have built relationships with the people that are sharing with you. Real relationships, though it's online, but there is a connection, there's an entanglement. They are showing you something in which you are, in your mind, in your subconscious space, you are there. The only thing that can repel you away from you eventually witnessing and having the true experience and reality is if you say no, or if you find yourself not accepting, or you feel you're unworthy, or you're thinking in terms of how much it's going to cost and that you don't have enough, or how you're going to get there, and you have all of these, I don't want to use negative, but you have all of these things, these limitations that you place on the possibilities. But if you can be as a child where you're just having fun. You're just enjoying yourself. You're not thinking about anything else. Don't try to figure out how, when, who, what, any of that. Just enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and have the experience. Have the experience in your heart and your mind. And say yes. And say thank you. Say thank you to the Most High that gifted us with this ability to do these things. But we think of ourselves as separate. But it's all with us. At any time, you can be at any one of those places. You just have to make a decision in your mind and in your heart that that's where you are. And play the part. Walk the part. Be the part. Play pretend. Don't tell anybody, because everybody's not going to get it. Not everyone's going to get it. So don't tell everybody. Just have it within yourself. And when you say your prayers, just say thank you for the experience. You're loving it. And also send a shout out and a thank you to those that are sharing with you and allowing you to have that rendezvous, that experience with them. A great gift to all of you, to all of us. Much love. Choice here. Namaste.